Hello, this is Seewing Yee from the Real Estate Network, and welcome to another presentation of a government VA foreclosure listing. This listing just came back into the market a few days ago, and so we expect maybe 10 to 15 offers from other investors and potential owner-occupied buyers in the local market here in Jacksonville, Florida. It says right here, the multiple offer deadline Wednesday, which is yesterday, but sometimes they're willing to accept. Sometimes they extend the deadline, the VA selling department, and who knows? Sometimes, often, like like around 20% of the time, even though a offer has been accepted to another buyer, for some reason, a few weeks later, that potential buyer, sometimes their transaction falls through the crack. Perhaps they're unable to get financing, or they change their mind, or something happened along the way. So this could be a backup offer as well if you're unable to pursue this. But of course, I have the ability to monitor this situation to determine whether this property will be under contract with another buyer in the next few days or not. But it should not stop you from looking into this very unique opportunity here. Even if you're unable to purchase this property in the next few days, there will be other similar property in this market in Jacksonville, Florida, that will come under the pipe, which upon my research and due diligence, I will present a future property, hopefully similar to this, but you never know. So if you have the ability to qualify for my program, and which that's good, then I will we work together to help you to purchase great VA foreclosure property with 5% down for investors, as long as you have 2 years of property management experience. So that makes you a savvy investor, hopefully. And then if you pay my fee of $1,997 per property you wish to purchase, then there's another conditions. All right. So with that said, this property, this market is very desirable. Jacksonville, Florida. I have to believe is one of the top, even the top five real estate market in the country in terms of population growth and economic growth and real estate growth. So it's a very hot area. So needless to say, so the VA foreclosure listing price here is only $160,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,833 square foot in Jacksonville, Florida. This is an amazing opportunity. But some of the descriptions with this property written by the VA listing agent, it says it's located very close to the Naval Air Station Jacksonville, which is good. Uh, and also, it has a naval base as well. It's a Mayport uh, naval base located close by in Jacksonville. Also have a heavy concentration of military population. And as a matter of fact, let's go over the map of the Zillow map to determine the actual location of this property. And I have to say, this property is, in terms of my paper bracket evaluation, I would have to say this property is a B or B plus neighborhood, so which is very good. So this property is located a little bit to the southwest of downtown Jacksonville. I would say about 15 miles away. As you can see, the dot right here. And the Mayport Naval Base is right here, right at the mouth of this river entering. Very large naval base, have a lot of destroyers that are stationed here. And then the uh, the Naval Air Station, I don't know exactly the location, but it's very close by here as well. So, but overall, this the economy in the market of Jacksonville is Florida growing very fast, and rising prices, a lot of jobs, high tech, uh, uh, and healthcare industries and transportation. Everything is very diversified economy. is one of the fastest growing city in not only in Florida but in the U.S. in the country as well. So things are moving very very fast. So any kind of VA foreclosures that comes down the pike in this market, it gets gobbled up, gobble up very very quickly within 24 to 48 hours. Yes, you heard me. All right, let's proceed. All right. So it's relatively brand new, built in 2010, and it has a backyard is 7,700 square foot, very large backyard. So relatively new house. Let's look over. Let's go over the 13 pictures in this house. There, very very nice location, neighborhood, and quality of construction. Being that only few years old, few years new, that is. Okay, and here it is. The interior looks kind of dark. I don't like the color that much, but then again, this is a rental house. You do not have to overly rehab it completely. Just make it rent ready. So you may or may not want to change the color. That there's a cost item as such, but because it's a new property, we have to assume that the foundation and the electrical systems are upgraded. There are no major repairs necessary. Otherwise, the VA would not certify this property to qualify under the Vendee Financing 5% down. So that is, that's a good sign. So expect cosmetic repairs will come out of your pocket as a buyer. That is the standard regulation associated with this purchase system. But my projection would be around $5,000 out of your pocket to maybe change the carpet, paint the walls, and clean up the property. So let me see what else. Yeah, very colorful. So that's good. Whenever I see an interior of a property fairly colorful, is it's good. It's a good sign because it's close to the water. I mean, it's not that close to the water whereby you're subject to the hurricane, but I would not worry. This is an inland. This property is located in a little bit more inland. So let's proceed with the pictures. Look, everything looks good. Looks clean. What are the bedrooms? Carpet there, maybe. Everything looks good. This is too dark. I don't know why. Yeah, you might want to. You don't have to change the color. I mean, it's a rental property. It's not like you're gonna live there. If you're gonna live there as a homeowner, yes, you might want to spend more money to rehab the property, cosmetically speaking. But this is a rental property. I have to remind you. So it's a two-car garage. So everything is in good shape, looking good. The backyard is very, very large, and yep. So I expect the maintenance and upkeep to be minimal down the road, especially, there's, I would say in this property, I would have to guess that maybe half of the potential tenant over time will be a active duty military member, either from the local naval base or the Air Force from the Naval Air Station close by, or regular people, regular renters, right, that are making good money, 60, 70, $80,000. They have the ability to pay you like, $1,500, $1,600 to pay for long-term rent. So okay, so let's proceed. All right, so HOA is only $39, no big deal. Property taxes pretty low, less than 1%. Everything looks good, and the rental comp is almost 1,500. That is a very good sign. The number really my goal. So nearby schools, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, not bad, not bad. I still consider B or B plus neighborhood. All right, this is a seller's market. Projected appreciation in the next 4 months is 4%. Who knows whether that's true or not? No one have a crystal ball, but it's nice to see that the trend is moving upward in this neighborhood and in this city and in the state of Florida. The state of Florida, you may or may not know, is the #1 fastest growing state in the country. Needless to say. All right, so at this time, let's go over the pro forma, if you will, the cash flow analysis, which is always very critical for making an informed decision. And I've done my part. I've done my research, and I've done 99% of the research, by the way. So this is the address of the property. The square footage is real nice, 1,833 square foot. The listing price is 160K approximately. You put 5% down for vending financing. As a qualified investor, it's only 8 grand plus closing costs plus rehab costs. As you can see right here, total less than 20 grand to get you a great property to have a lot of cash flow and appreciation potential long term as well. Great rental market, excellent tenants, and what more can you ask for, right? You just check all the boxes, isn't it? So look at the gross rent minus the vacancy factor that I inputted, and property taxes, insurance, 10% property management fee, maintenance, upkeep, all factor in even, and all the financial indicators are very good. Almost 1% rent to value ratio, 7.3% cap rate, 15% cash and cash return, all very great numbers. And at the end of the day, even with the 5% mortgage, which is $750 per month out of your pocket. So at the end of the day, a gross rent of $1,450 minus all your debt obligations and your monthly mortgage, you still have a positive cash flow of $226. How about them apples? Only 5% down. How many property in the country you can make this happen? Okay, so all the numbers looks great, and this, like I said, the recap is this is a great property, very desirable. The demands for government foreclosures far exceeds the supply. So if you are a savvy investor, motivated, committed, serious investor, this is time to pull the trigger. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. That's all I have to say. This is not an exaggeration. So if you're interested in my program, you know the fee, $1,997 per property, pay to me, Yee Real Estate Network, and then get you vending financing, hook you up with your specialized VA lenders to get you qualified. Then I will guide you along, help you submit offers on this property, if not this property, future property, similar criteria, and in this market or in other market, depending on the availability giving every single day. All right, thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee. Have a nice day. Good luck, and see you on the other side. Thank you. Bye-bye.